has lesser water retention. While in the experimental setup, it was citronella leaves mixed with caustic soda. Caustic soda is an additive for paper making. As you can see, we used cut spent citronella leaves as a design for our display board. We also used our finished product as a background and as the paper for printing our title. If you would mind, you can touch.
Statement of the problem. Locally available and abundant citronella leaves are currently sourced as an essential oil for its antimicrobial and fungicidal properties. After oil is extracted by citronella manufacturers, the spent leaves are being discarded. This waste can be utilized and recycled into paper of higher value. The paper made from spent citronella leaves will be used as a proof of concept to explore its value in food packaging. As you can see in table 1, the researchers observed the presence of insects and fungi. On day 1 to day 7, citronella paper mixed with water only had no insects and fungi. Citronella paper with caustic soda also had no insects and fungi.
For table 2, we tested the durability of the paper by adding weights on top until the paper tears. For citronella mixed with water only, in trial 1 to 3, it 6 grams only. For citronella mixed with caustic soda, in trial 1 and 2 to 3, it can hold 1,920 grams.
Okay, time's up. Your title is Spent Citronella. What do you mean by spent?
Spent citronella is a citronella grass that has been processed in a citronella oil extraction machine.
So, the leaf, the fresh leaf, was used for extracting citronella oil. And that leaf is now a waste product.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. That is your spent citronella. Okay. So, it is not a fresh product, but you said that, extracted na yung kanyang citronella. But you said that in your product, your packaging in the box, no? There are no fungi because citronella has fungicide and insecticidal effect, no? There are no more fungi. There are no more insects. Does it mean then that not all of the oil, essential oil of citronella was extracted?
Yes, sir. All was extracted.
So, naapa siyang naiwan na, okay.
Yes, sir.
Even after you soaked it in water and dried it, okay. So, does it still have the smell?
Yes, sir.
Can I, what about the other one? May I? Somebody can get it also. Okay. Okay. I saw your setups. Your one setup is using the citronella, the paper without caustic soda, and the other one is with caustic soda. Am I right? And in your result, you said which one did better as a packaging material? The one with caustic soda. So what we're testing now is not citronella, but caustic soda. Because that's your manipulated variable now. Because both setups have citronella. They only differ in the caustic soda. So are you testing here the caustic soda as the active ingredient to protect food from getting from decomposing or being contaminated by attack by bacteria or fungi? Is it the caustic soda now?
Yes, true.
So what is in caustic soda that makes it? Is it antifungal, antibacterial?
Sure. Caustic soda is an additive for paper making.
Yes, that's why your paper, it's a very good quality. In fact, I like your paper. Very nice.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. So I'm just curious, from the science point of view, as an experiment, the two setups differ only in the caustic soda. I bought from citronella. I'm just confused because it's the way I understand it, the citronella is the one that has antifungal and that will ward off or having that effect. But how could it be when both setups have citronella, except that the other one has caustic soda? Strength na din na sa ano? In the strength test that you use, okay? In your strength test, which is the stronger? The one with caustic soda or the one without caustic soda?
The one with caustic soda.
Alright. So, the effectivity of your paper with caustic soda, it is better as a wrapper because it does not rip easily. That is why you made that. But it is not on. What about the fungicidal and insecticidal? Which is better? The one with caustic soda or the one without caustic soda?
Both of them are the same.
The same. Okay. So the same action, but only the strength of the paper.
Yes, sure.
Okay. Okay, so how much will you sell one pad, one paper, a piece of paper?
Well, our product is not for sale because the researchers aim to to contribute the economy.
Oh, you will not sell your product? But why did you make that if you don't have any plan of going into business? Anybody can answer? Okay. The question is, you made a paper for packaging food. I am thinking of large scale like Dole, Del Monte, no? Del Monte or Banana Fruity because they are exporting bananas. They need to wrap the fruit so that the fruit will still look nice, hindi bunog, when they export and reach the place, the country, like we export to Japan, to Singapore, etc. So they need to wrap. So, that is what came to my mind when you made that packaging for you to be able to earn. That's why I'm asking you for the cost. How much will you sell? Okay?
Probably like 10 pesos.
10 pesos per like one piece?
Yes, sure.
How did you get the 10 pesos? Isn't that expensive? Then I will just use bond paper. That is only 1 peso. Did you do costing? Was there any costing? No? Costing is you compute all your expenses divided by how many paper you were able to produce, and then that is your cost per paper.
The researchers recommend that with further studies, we can get the right mixture of citronella water, and caustic soda.
Okay. What about the cost? How much you will sell? We will not put value into it. You really do not have any plan of making, mass producing, or making a lot so that you can sell. Anyone who would like to answer? Okay, I think you're raising your hand. You want to answer? Who wants? So you want to answer?
I would stick with the 10 pesos.
We will stick with the 10 pesos.
Because of the it is harder than normal paper when it comes to wrapping.
Okay.
It also has a scent that repels the insects and fungi.
Okay. So it is better than bond paper because of that effect. Okay. Yes, Ray.
As I said a while ago, with that further studies will be done to get the right mixture of citronella, water, and caustic soda with other additives will result in the most durable, cheap, and usable paper that can be used in the food packaging industry.
Okay. See, let's be done with that question. Okay. What science principle did you apply?
The lesson of the researchers had a lesson of the different elements, compounds, and chemicals. That is the caustic soda or sodium hydroxide.
Okay, you want to answer? The two of you were trying to. Okay, Alvin kindly give. Silang dalawa ang nag-try to get. don't need to read, but if you want to read, it's okay. But you were already getting the microphone even without that. So, tell me, what science principle did you apply?
The basic and integrated process skills.
Okay. What do you mean by basic and integrated process skills?
Like what? Like for example, what skills? What basic skills, for example?
Predicting,
Alright, that's okay. What else?
inferring,
Okay.
observing,
Okay. The most basic is
observing.
observing. Okay. And then you go higher. Do you want to add? Mr. Salman, about the science principle?
By formulating the hypothesis.
Okay. Anything more? Because you said basic and integrated processes of science. So you are talking of the basic and integrated. Alright. So, what is the economic relevance? What is the economic relevance of your project to the economy of the Philippines?
Because right now in the Philippines, there's a dengue scourge. And there's a demand supply of citronella oil. Instead, the citronella manufacturers will throw the citronella leaves. We can reuse and recycle it. That is why our project supports the Reduce, Reuse, Recycle campaign.
Okay, very good. So, in the use of reuse, recover, no? Recycle. Okay, you are actually helping the economy, you are also helping the environment. Okay, but that is only on the use of the citronella, the waste citronella. But I am more on the product. What about the product? How can the product be of how can it contribute to the economy of the Philippines?
Let's think about it.
Oh,
Not necessarily here.
oo.
Sa inyong pagsabot, in your understanding, how will your paper, how will your product, in your own understanding, how will your paper, which is your product, help the Philippines have income? Or a family, or maybe a community?
It can protect our family with the scent of the citronella.
Not about the health, not about the health. Income.
Sige.
Rather than cutting trees, we can get it from the field.
Okay, yeah, that's correct. Actually, your answers are correct, no? You can use pet citronella to help the environment. You will not cut trees, okay? But I want you to think of the product. How can you use your product? How can you use your product to earn? Yes, Salman. Yes.
By food packaging.
Use it for food packaging. Just at home? Will you earn by just using it at home? What will you do with your product? Yes. Oh, sige. Oh. I thought you were...
Sell it.
Alright. Sell your product. Make a business out of your product. Make a business out of your product. That is what I was asking already before. Because you said na you just want to use it at home. No. Because we need packaging. We have a lot of spent citronella from extracting the leaves. So you use the spent citronella in order to make paper. So you reduce already your solid waste. Then what else did you do? You were able to make paper, and so you prevent cutting of trees. And then you can earn because you can still sell. Do you see? Alright.
And one last thing, connect that, di ba? What is the thrust of our government? Ang simple lang daan, no to use of plastic. So that's why in na ba? Oh, di ba? Kaya you can make business, sabi ni Teacher Reggie. You can think along that line. Be entrepreneurial. Timing. Di ba? Okay, thank you very much. I like your paper.